glamorous group of folks. Some people just hate them. Haters gonna hate, so it's fine. I just raised the roof. So, I have a little speech. It's about 2 seconds long. It's gonna be great, and you're gonna enjoy it. So, hi, my name is Katie Blair. I'm the statewide community organizer. Planned Parenthood of Indiana, and it's my job to run around the beautiful state of Indiana and talk to all you fabulous Hoosiers about reproductive justice. So, how are y'all feeling today? So, are you ready to rally? You're here, we're rallying to protect our patients. Hands-on work with Planned Parenthood of Indiana, I've been a patient, a friend, a girlfriend, and a sister who have benefited greatly from Planned Parenthood of Indiana's services. As with many women, Planned Parenthood has played a pretty crucial part in my life. I remember when my best friend in high school was the first in my tiny class of 20 to get on birth control. She was really cool and popular. We lived in a rural area and had to drive half hour to the closest Planned Parenthood. I remember reading over all the birth control pamphlets to help her decide on the best method for her. I also remember going to Planned Parenthood by myself when I was 16 to receive my first well woman exam and pack of birth control pills. My mother and I had talked about it, and we decided it was time for me to take that step toward womanhood. I also remember another important time Planned Parenthood played a role in my life. When I was a sophomore in college, my little brother, age 17, called me in a panic. I had just gotten back from winter break and noticed he had been quiet. Anyway, he told me that the condom broke and his girlfriend, 16, was pregnant. I was the first person they decided to tell. Being the overprotective big sister 4 hours away at college, I flipped out, I cried, I drank. Then I called them both back to go over their options. As with any decision centered around an unplanned pregnancy, it wasn't taken lightly. We called our local Planned Parenthood to learn about their options. We looked at adoption agencies, young parents assistance programs, marriage, and abortion. We figured out where they could receive an abortion over an hour away, and we looked at how much it would cost. A lot of money. It looked like a real possibility to them, but in the end they decided to go on with the pregnancy. I now have a 6-year-old nephew named Andrew. He's really adorable, and if you want to see some pictures, I have some on my phone and I'll be glad to show you later. It has been an extremely rough trip for my brother, Sarah, and Andrew. They walked down the high school graduation aisle with a 1-year-old baby. They have depended greatly on government assistance and put many of their dreams on hold to raise Andrew. Would I have done the same thing? I don't know, but I think what I want you to get out of my brother and Sarah's story is that it was their choice to keep the baby. And they explored them. I believe that every woman deserves to be able to have that choice. To know that they have options, and if they decide to terminate, that is okay. We all deserve to be able to make that decisions for ourselves without anyone telling us we are immoral, illegal, or wrong. Another point I want you to take away from my story is that Planned Parenthood is so much more than an abortion provider. It is a healthcare provider, a place for education, a place for both men and women, as I see you all. It's a place to learn about sex and to keep yourself and your loved ones safe. It is confidential. It is a place for family planning, for activism, and for learning. We are Planned Parenthood, and going away. Yeah, you all aren't going anywhere. So, it is with great honor that I introduce my fearless leader, the woman who is just an amazing person to work with and role model for all of us out there. Fearless leader Betty Cockrum, the CEO and president of Planned Parenthood.